Hi guys, welcome back. This is Erin from Pete and Those Piggies along with Millie right here. I know I'm a little off center, but I wanted to keep her in frame. So today I'm doing a video, one that I have never done before because it kind of makes me feel a little bit awkward, like showing off my Christmas gifts, which is not something that I ever want to come across doing. Instead, I'm doing this kind of like in the version of like a haul video. I just wanted to show like just some beauty and makeup and nail polish things that have kind of been on my wish list, but because I know Christmas was coming up, I didn't like go purchasing things. So I'm just gonna do this in the style of a haul video. If you want me to never do it again, just let me know, because it honestly kind of makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm just gonna do it in the style of a haul. This year we actually did a little bit more of like a minimalist Christmas, which I actually liked. We didn't buy as many gifts for each other. We just kind of stuck with things we knew we wanted, and even my husband and I stuck to things that we knew each other wanted, and we ended up picking out a lot of the gifts ourselves and just wrapping them up and giving them to each other, which actually worked a lot better. We are getting a little bit older, so that just worked for us, and I know that's not like a lot of people's style, but a lot of the things like he gave me, I picked out myself. So I know that's not like everybody's, way of doing Christmas, but we did a lot more minimal style of Christmas this year, and I actually really appreciated that. So I just wanted to do things that will be appearing in upcoming videos. Actually, the first thing, and probably the thing that I am most excited about, is that I did get a pro nail polish shaker, and I did have this on like my Pinterest wish list, and it's something that I would have never bought myself, but my mom actually bought it for me. Well, my mom and dad. And I actually set it up last night, and my husband and I stuck like a bunch of nail polishes in it, and it was really, really cool. Like, it's just a device that like shakes your nail polishes so you don't have to do it. And he's probably just as excited as I was, because I always give him the nail polishes to shake. So I might do like a quick little video in the future about it, because it's like totally a frivolous device, but it's really cool, because especially when you're dealing with a ton of nail polishes, you don't actually have to like shake them or thin them and then shake them again. You just like stick it in this device and it shakes them for a minute, and then you let them rest for a minute, and they're totally good to go. So I did get the pro nail polish shaker. I do want to show a couple of palettes, just a couple of other things like in a haul style, so let's get right into it. Starting off with a couple of sets. I actually didn't like expect any palettes or sets, I guess, but I got a few palettes, and I had my eye on a couple of things, and there were a lot of good deals this year. So when I saw this deal, I kind of like jumped on it, and this is a gift that was from my husband to myself, but I actually bought it and had him give it to me. So this is the Lorac Mega Pro palette 4. It is still in the box. Actually, have never had any of the Mega Pro palettes. I did have the Lorac Pro 2 palette, but I ended up selling that because it is way too cool tone for me, and I never ended up using it. I know that my sister has the original Pro palette and that she loves it, and I always had wanted the original Mega Pro, but there was so much like debate about like there was not enough stock, it was hard to find, and so on and so forth. And I saw really good reviews about this Mega Pro 4, and I thought the colors were really interesting. There's some really cool colors like moss, unicorn, fairy tale, lagoon, and so I thought this was really interesting. So I did see this on Ulta's website. I believe it was discounted to like $35 or something like that, and then I used my 20% off coupon during the sale, and so I got it for a really good deal. So I had bought this myself and then had Dave give it to me for Christmas. So I did pick up the Mega Pro 4 palette, and then these two sets came from my parents. This one I am actually really excited about. I haven't tried that many Smashbox products in the past, but this one looks like a really good palette. I did swatch this last night. This is like a very hefty palette. This is the Smashbox Shadow and Contour and Blush palette. This is what it looks like in the box. I'm getting tapped on the shoulder over here. And it is quite a hefty palette. It's got like a 3D pattern on the front. I did have a little bit of trouble opening it. Oh, I got it open pretty good this time. And this is a really cool palette. It's 15 shadows up. Well, this is the bottom, and then it's got a contour, a bronzer, like a banana shade, and then 2 blushes. And I did swatch this last night, and it swatches really nicely. So I think if you were looking for something to travel with, and it just like an all-in-one palette, you could just throw this in your bag and pretty much have every single color you needed besides like a pressed face powder. But I think this is a really cool palette, and I'm really excited to try it. And to go along with this palette, she also picked out this Smashbox Travel Primer set, and this has the Photo Finish Foundation Primer, the regular foundation primer, and then the primer water. I've actually always wanted to try the primer water, so I am really excited to try this out as well. So I think these are 2 really cool Smashbox finds. Hi, Moomers. Oh, baby. And then this next palette I was just simply over the moon about. This was actually a birthday gift, which is early because my birthday is January 20th, but after we opened all the presents on Christmas, my sister was like, open your birthday gift, and I said no, and then we fought about it for a little bit, and then she said, you're opening it, so I did, and she actually ended up picking up this palette for me, which she knew I wanted and I was going to spend my Christmas money on. And this is the Too Faced Clover palette, which I totally was going to spend my Christmas money on because I told her I was. I had been following this palette since it was sneaked. I think in the spring on Too Faced Instagram. I thought this palette was like basically me in a palette. It was about animals. It's got all these cute designs. It's got like dessert themes and animals and just like cute kawaii designs. It's basically like me in an eyeshadow palette, and I knew when it came out that I was getting it. It was basically no question. And here is what it looks like. It's got this really pretty gold interior. I've got cat fur on my face again because I kissed Millie with lipstick on. That was a bad choice. But I do have it like very simply on my eyes today. Today I used this like rose gold shade called Wet Kisses and just a little bit of this plummy shade called Daddy's Heart Me. I wasn't going for like super beautiful makeup today. I just basically didn't want to look dead while I was at work. It's the day after Christmas and I went to work, so I was like, I just don't want to look like a zombie today. I wasn't even planning on filming, but I just sat down and did it anyways. But this is what the palette looks like, and I'm honestly like really excited. I think the colors are beautiful. I mean, there's even like a bright yellow shade, and I love yellow. So this palette is just basically me in a palette. I've only used it once, which was today, but I am really excited. So I was really happy when my sister got this for me for my birthday. Actually, my mom had picked it up already for me on my birthday, so that's gonna have to be a return, but I am so excited to have this in my collection now. So that again is the Too Faced Clover palette. I did end up getting a couple of skincare things. This one I am really excited about. This is a little mini set from Clarisonic, and it is in the shape of a little like candy, which you guys know I love dessert themes, so the fact that this is even like shaped like a candy is super cute to me. So I've got cat fur all over my face. That was a big mistake. But the thing that is really interesting about this, and I have seen the ad on YouTube like 8 million times. I don't know why they keep showing it to me. Somebody somewhere like subliminally got it because this ended up in my stocking. And this little set comes with a Clarisonic brush head, which I do have the normal Clarisonic, but the thing that is cool about this one is that it has the makeup applying head. It does have the little makeup application head, and I think this is going to be really cool to try. I don't know if I've seen anybody use this. I think maybe I've seen one person, but I think it's going to be really, really cool to try. Because I have no preconceived notions about it. So I'm going to be really interested to give this a try. It's actually like super smooth. I did actually get this face mask set from Dr. Jart. The packaging is actually very deceiving because the face masks look nothing like this cute packaging. I just have to show this. Like, do we see this? This is horrifying to me. Like, this is like a rubber baby mask, like a creepy rubber baby mask. I've never tried any of these, but this looks... Do we see this? It looks scary. I mean, it doesn't look... These do not look anything like the cute packaging, but I'm excited to try them, except for this one because it's a little bit terrifying. And then I'm just going to finish up with a few last bits and bobs. I do have 2 other new dry shampoos to try. This first one is the Batiste Sweetie. My sister got this for me because the little Russian nesting dolls on this look like Tsum Tsums, which my husband and I collect. Yes, I'm going to be 31 next year, but I have yet to grow up. Case in point, I got an Elsa makeup bag for Christmas and I'm super excited, and I'm going to put it in my purse right after this. Like, I'm genuinely excited to have this for Christmas. I also did get the beautiful Brunette Batiste dry shampoo, which I've never tried. I have heard that sometimes this leaves like some like particles of like dark like brunette color, but I have never tried it, so I'm interested to see if it does that. I also did get this Deborah Lippmann The Stripper. That's a terrible name. The Stripper award-winning lavender lacquer remover. I don't know. The first ingredient is acetone, so it seems like it's acetone, aloe vera, glycerin, lavender essential oil. So it seems like maybe it's not as drying acetone, so we'll see. It also comes in a pump, so that'll be good to save. My sister did get me this, and I'm really excited to try this. It is a make your own nail polish kit. It's got like 6 different bottles, and then the little colors come in these like magic little pill forms. So I'll probably end up doing a video on this, making my own nail polish. I do think I have like some loose glitters and stuff, so I'll probably throw them in, and I'll probably name the polishes in some way like after her. So I am really excited to give that a try, and that was a gift from her. And then the very last thing is this Sephora set. Again, I picked this out in Sephora with my husband because I wanted this. I think I already know which full-size perfume I'm going to redeem this. This is like one of the Sephora samplers where you get all the little like baby bottles of perfume and you try them. One actually exploded, but it was one that I would never like and never wear, so that's okay. But it gives you like all these samples, and then you redeem them for a full size. So that is the last gift I'm going to show you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, like what I got for Christmas, but I'm calling it a haul because it makes me feel uncomfortable kind of video. If you guys want to share with me what you got for Christmas or what you hauled in December, please leave me a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.